Motion 5 is a great program for adding special effects to your videos. You can add visual cues to your calls for action, like when you ask people to subscribe to your YouTube channel and you want them to hit that bell button so they get notifications when you publish a new video. Or maybe you want to direct people to your social media accounts like Instagram, where you also publish content, and you want to have a little visual prompt. You can also create callouts for unboxing videos to bring attention to those features on the products that you were talking about, as well as kinetic text to drive home a point. You can create interesting transitions for your vlogs to keep things exciting and the story moving. The possibilities are endless, and you can create all of that stuff utilizing Motion 5. The largest issue in creating these assets is that these projects can take some time. While these effects can be accomplished quite quickly sometimes, others take a great deal of time to create. If you are on a deadline, that can sometimes be problematic, and this is when we start looking at commercial plugins to bridge that gap. So my friends over at Vestina, they have a package of 1,050 titles and transitions for $39 US. They sent them over for me to take a look. They have a great deal of value in this kit. Now, the great thing when you buy something like this is that you can essentially open up these plugins in Motion and edit them there, or fine-tune them, or actually use that as a base to create even something larger than it actually is. Or you have a great deal of variety at your fingertips to create something quite quickly. A lot of the social media pop-ups that I used in this video, for example, would have taken some time to create, but you can simply drag, drop them in, edit some features. They have great menus built in, and they work really, really well. And for that, it's almost worth it in itself. A lot of companies will charge you a great deal of money for individual packs, but with so much variety, you have a good foundation. Now, I always encourage people to learn Motion 5, and like I said, you can create the vast majority of these effects yourself. The question is whether or not you want to take the time to do it, or if time's an issue. If you have a client that is paying you to do a job, there will come a time where you cannot spend hours and hours and hours to create some of these things, especially some of the social media ones. You're going to want to have them readily available. If you've already created some of these things and have them in the library, that is great. If you want to change them a little bit and make them your own, you're also able to do that. But again, this package has done a good job of creating a bunch of titles, transitions, logo treatments, you name it, call out buttons, and it's all in this package, and it's a good basic start if you are looking to boost up some of your video editing. As a YouTube creator, you will find many of these plugins, features quite useful. But again, Motion 5, if you can learn to use that, you are going to be that much better. And again, you can edit all these in. So by all means, check out the 1,050 titles and transitions pack. The link is down below. I want to thank Vestina for sending over this package for me to evaluate. I think it has some really good value. And until next time, see ya.